You don't match energy. You don't match energy. You keep your integrity. You keep your morals. You keep your standard. You keep high frequency. Just because they lying, just because they cheating, you going to match that? You going to kill who you are? You going to kill your own spirit? You going to drain yourself and lower your own energy just to match them? Self-accountability. Self-accountability, man. We cannot change if we don't admit that we wrong. The moment we blame our mama, the white man, our baby mama, or everybody else, the lack of help, the lack of support, the moment we blame anybody else, while we not where we want to be, we take ourselves off the hook and we cannot move forward. We need to look in the mirror and say, what can I do better? But if we can't do that, we could never correct nothing because it's everybody else's fault and they got more power over my life than I have. Be accountable. Be self-accountable for real. Respect everything and everybody. Treat a person who can't do anything for you with the same respect that a person who could change your entire life. You treat a homeless man with the same respect you would treat a billionaire. You treat a person with no power with the same respect you would treat a person with all the power in the world, with all the authority. There's nothing you can do to earn my respect because I respect you just because I'm a respectful human being, for real. I believe in spiritual law, and that's give and to be given to you. But a lot of times we don't believe in it because that person we gave to, we think that's the person who's supposed to give back to us. And we be like, damn, I gave and it was a blessing and that person got over on me. But that ain't how spiritual law works. Your blessing gonna come from someone you least suspected from when you least suspected. But it's spiritual law. If you give, it will be given to you for real. A lot of times we miss our blessing and we miss opportunities because our opportunities and our blessings don't come wrapped the way we think it should be wrapped up for real. It don't come from the person we think it should come from. It don't come in the time we think it should come. It don't come the way we think it should look. And we'll overlook a blessing from God, putting our own limitations on it for real. Don't accept me for who I am. You love me for who I am, but you correct me when I'm wrong. Correct me. I used to didn't be like that. I was uncorrectable, unteachable. And a lot of people didn't correct or teach me. And I bumped my head a million times. And I had to learn from experience and humble myself. I had to be humble. And so now it's, correct me. Don't accept my bullshit. You correct my bullshit. And that's how we grow. And that's how we develop better relationships. That's how we become better people. But we think we don't need people. One thing I learned this the hard way. People only can communicate to the level of their own self-awareness. You could try to make sense to a stupid person who have no sense, and only thing you would do is drain yourself. You can't even understand, like, why don't they get this? I have experienced this. I have lived this. I know this. And you trying to teach them so they won't bump their head and go the same way? But only thing they can understand is what they can understand. You can't make sense to a stupid person who have no sense, for real. We'll be a lot better as people, as husbands, as wives, as business owners, as a community, with better communication. Let a motherfucker know what you stand on. If a person made you mad, let them know. And they might can correct it. And if they say, nah, I'm gonna keep doing this, I don't give a fuck if you mad, that's great communication. So now you know you can't be around that person. You know you can't deal with that person. But every person who do something you don't like, you cut them off and not even let them know why, and you do that for the rest of your life, you're gonna be a lonely, selfish motherfucker and ain't gonna be able to get nothing done. And so you always let people know, I ain't like that, that offended me. And they could either correct what they did, or they'll let you know, nah. And that's great communication instead of us cut off season. We keep doing that for the rest of our fucking life, and we can't build with nobody. We can't build with nobody, and that's what we do as black people. A disagreement with somebody, instead of seeing from different perspectives or correcting the situation, we want to blow each other's head off, we want to fight about it, or we just want to keep running. And that's why there's no black fathers in the house, there's no black business in the neighborhood, and there's a lot of single fucking women raising kids because of the lack of communication, for real.